Warning, this is a spoiler-based podcast. If you have not seen 2013's Neil Breen's Fateful Findings, do me a solid favor. I mean, honestly, watch it. Fuck it. Like, watch it. Like, no. Just like how you should watch the tape from The Ring. Like, watch this.
No.
So you don't stay
No.
pass it along. So you won't be cursed forever.
Listen. Outside, there is a nice cut, freshly mowed grass. And you could just sit there for an hour and a half and watch it. Much better use of your time.
You know how you have to, like, you know, when you watch like historical, horrible documented films and stuff like the Holocaust or the Towers falling. Like, there's certain tragedies.
Much better use of your time.
History can't repeat itself, Randy. We gotta learn.
You know that fence you need to paint? Go paint it, then sit down and spend an hour and 40 minutes looking at it.
You can
much better use of your time.
Either way, do that and come back and join the conversation. You can follow us on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, everything at Code 45 Podcast. Today, Code 45 is powered by
WhiteCupENT.com. That's right, bitch. Go to WhiteCupENT.com and get all your bomb-ass shirts of all sizes. Or just go to the shop at 7203 Navigation in H-Town and use the promo code CULT45 for 20% off your total purchase. WhiteCupENT.com. They fucks with us. And Comicpalooza, the largest annual multi-genre comic book, science fiction, anime, gaming, and pop culture convention in the southern United States, held at the George R. Brown Convention Center in Houston, Texas, June 20th through the 22nd, featuring guests Alan Tudyk, Tamora Morrison, Patton Oswalt for just Saturday, and Hayden Christensen.
Darth Vader himself.
Anakin
Skywalker. Do it.
Do it.
Do it. As always, we're proud by you, our listeners, our fans, everyone who supports us on our Podbean host app, all of our Patreons. This one's brought to you by Soul Wizards, Joseph Aloysius DiCarlo.
Somebody sent him a 6-pack of enchilada sodas.
Hell yeah. If you weren't fighting cancer out here in these podcast streets, you motherfucker. Shout out to you. We love you to death, you piece of shit. Without assholes like him, we wouldn't be shit.
You are now listening to Cult 45, the only cult movie podcast that puts air on your chest. So sit back, relax, pour up, and turn up.
Yeah, welcome everybody to a Fateful edition of Code 45. I'm your host, Beating Down. Today I'm joined by, as always,
Random Randy Savage.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Well, it's a movie.
Bruh, never before did I think Luther the Geek on his throne would get toppled over. Like, cause like, you know, you to watch The Room and be like, man, this was shot better. Like, that's crazy.
That's what's really fucked up.
That's fucking me up.
Just like,
that's really fucking me up. Like, again,
6 years later, he's like, no, I can make a polished turd even more unpolished.
Bro, first of all, we both have never seen Fateful Findings in our entire life. Like, what's funny to the point to where when I referenced something, not knowing what movie it was from, I was referencing Fateful Findings unknowingly.
Oh, okay.
Because how could you commit suicide? Why? Like, that was the scene I saw, and I was just like, what the fuck is this hot bowl of shit? It's to the point where, like, because, like, there are bad movies. There are movies that just bore the fuck out of us, right? But there's movies that are like this, that there's still moments that bore the shit out of me, but, like, I can't. It's almost, you almost stop and be like, is he doing this on purpose? Because he's going against, like, granted, oh God. Because there are moments where I do the podcast, I'm like, anybody could do this, right? And then sometimes I'll hear some shows up like, oh no, actually everybody can't do this. But I feel like this is the same kind of situation. Like, just because you have the gumption. I mean, congratulations for complete. I mean, because technically, I can't really poo-poo on him because, like, we know who he is. We're doing it on the show. Like,
that's true. And it's like, I'm like, yeah, he's got one more movie. He's got 5 more movies than you have. And I'm like,
it's true.
That's fair. He does. They're all terrible.
They're all terrible,
but they're done.
We know they exist. Like, we know he's in existence. So it's like, congratulations. First of all, shout out to Neil Breen. This nigga is, as of right now, 66 years of age. So he was in his motherfucking 50s, pretending to be a young, taut 30-something-year-old.
Like, he had to have seen a movie.
It's a passion project. This is
obviously.
This is every like all these. Apparently, he is like this. He's that dude. But like this is therapy for him because like number one, he's rich as fuck to a certain extent.
Obviously,
because he's an architect, and he has like real estate properties and whatnot. He uses the money, his own profits, to make these movies. Hence the low budget part of it all.
Okay.
But the only time he won't spare any expense for car rentals. Can you get an office? Fuck nah. But let me get this Lamborghini. Got to be a tax write-off. But I'm sure he went. I'm sure his tax man.
He's like everything. This whole movie, we're writing it all off. And the more people watch it, the more money you're gonna make. Watch,
bro. I'm serious. Like there has to be because I think Tommy had like some mob properties or some shit. I feel like somebody laundered some money. There's only
What do you mean you're making a movie? Okay, fine. Then there's $600,000 in towels. Okay,
we'll get to it because like this is one of these movies where I had to like stick for the credits and like pay attention. Like, and the shit I found will shock you, Randy. Good. Are you ready?
Good.
I'm pretty sure you just turned it off immediately.
I did. I really did. As soon as I saw written, produced, and directed, I was like, no fucking duh. And then click.
Bro, hold on. We're going to talk about it. All right, let's get it started. This goofy ass bullshit. We started a storage unit facility. And I was ready for like one of the doors to open. I'm like, fine, right, this is what we're using. Open one of the doors to reveal whatever it is. No, my eyes aren't as good as they used to be. So I thought I was seeing like on this weird 1980s like nightstand. I thought I saw like a box, and I'm like, oh no, nigga, that's like all the chapters of the Bible that ever existed.
Yeah. It's a giant book,
the thickest book,
the thickest of books,
thick ass
thick. Why is it so thick? It's so thick,
bro. This is like a book nerds BBW, like SSBBW. Yeah. Like it's the nerd. It has to have a bookmark attached to it. Like, of course, there's
the stand it rests on is the bookmark. You slip it in as you like read the pages.
I don't know what this book is, but it shows up numerous times.
Okay.
You know what the book is? You know what it signifies? Oh.
Because I was sitting here like, well, how the fuck would I make this better? And in me, I was like, it has to all make sense. So, in this universe where there are no black people.
There's one.
There's one. People have magic powers. And this is the totem of stories.
Sure.
Okay.
I thought
and as a writer in the movie, he's trying to get to the book, the totem of stories.
Okay. Because I thought like when somebody says throw the book at him for punishment, they meant this bitch.
Nah.
Kill him.
That one's blacker and longer.
So 2 kids walking in the woods, whatever, no big deal, right? But these are some this wood has been imbued with some type of magical properties, bro. Because there's this crazy looking mythical ram skull that's just in the grass, and it Scooby Doo's these kids and just watches them move. And I'm like, that's weird. These 2 kids, Dylan and Leah, come upon a mushroom, Rando, right?
Right.
And he's like, look, a mushroom. And I thought my internet froze because they just stood there in front of this mushroom for a couple seconds, and then it crossfades into a weird treasure box with some tassel on it.
Yeah, the lamentation configuration.
I wish it was.
Whatever.
I wish it was a lamentation.
I was so waiting for it to be like, yes.
So much nicer.
Open the fucking box.
it's slow cousin. It's like the Lemon.
Yes.
No, you just open me up and I just put you in a room with trash bags when you're butt naked.
You're stuck in this room now.
I mean, you could masturbate.
This is uncomfortable, right? We're uncomfortable. Good.
I don't like to see blood. I don't like that. I'm not like. Oh no. Whatever. They're excited. Honestly, if I'm a kid and I come across some buried treasure, nigga, it's a good time. It wasn't no Goonies. Nobody had to see a dead body.
I was like, so you guys clearly just stumble upon a fairy ring, and it allows you to because fairy rings in mythical times change the object inside of it.
Oh,
cool. So you guys found a literal these woods are magic. You guys are magic, and he's like, yeah, this was my soulmate, and then when they touch tips, they're magic together. And I was like, okay, that makes sense. All right. So this movie's gonna be mystical about magic powers and
because there's this really bad effect of magical poof, like a magical fart that happens.
Okay, well that's ghost feet.
Excuse me.
There's also a character that can pass through walls.
Yeah, nigga, look,
that's the same thing. That's ghost feet.
Yeah, because ghost feet is male and female, nigga. I don't.
Yes,
ghost shins. There's so many things. We'll get to it. We're jumping ahead. So because we got to talk about it being a magical day.
I'm gonna make this motherfucking movie make sense. God damn it.
Luck. Good luck. It's a magical day. So much so to where she makes a note of it.
It's a magical day. Say it again.
In the same cadence. It's a magical day.
In the exact same cadence. Not like you just 80-yard one time and never thought to try it again in a different kind of tone. No, it's a magical day.
Even though some people will read their lines out loud and you could tell that they did the second take, but they kept both takes because they're bad at editing. Neil Breen. At this point I'm like, this movie is so bad. I forgot I was lamenting in my notes. She wrote it on the notepad in excellent handwriting, and they just go fuck off. And time passed because we didn't realize it was the summer of whatever the fuck, right? Undisclosed time period, because Neil Brennan's not a 50-year-old man in this movie, even though his hair tells you otherwise.
Yeah, sure. Whatever staple raccoon he has on his head.
That hair is barely whole. It's all pubes. Oops, all pubes, nigga. Just you know what? In solidarity, we'll show our actual boss in this episode. Fuck you. Just be bald.
Be natural about it, you sick fuck.
Being weird, especially with this weird handshake they did where they pressed hands together.
That's what I'm saying. That's how they. It's the full circle, like in Full Metal Alchemist. That's how they did it. But the combination of male and female and magical powers, they slap them together. They can transmute things.
Leah moves away. Dylan is going through it, and then we flash to present day, right? Where
wait, and the narrator says he never sees her again.
Yeah, because he was narrating at that moment in time. He's not narrating at the end of the movie because you never hear him narrate again. He was narrating that moment for us, Randy.
Yeah, okay.
You can have a movie where the narrator checks out at the beginning of the movie. You can have a movie where the narrator doesn't chime back in to update you on the status. No. Would it have helped? Especially at the end.
Or at least and then the world changed. Right?
Hard. World changed hard as fuck. So he calls Emily on his two-way phone. He won't let that shit go.
Yeah.
Those phones were played out back then in 2014. Jesus Christ. No. But he's walking in the street and oh god, we edit. Are we the best at it? Probably not. No. But god damn it, if I'm having a fucking phone conversation, you're gonna hear the person on the other end.
Mm-hmm.
This bitch Emily just talking to herself. They always and they have the nerves. They don't even cut back to Neil walking down the street.
I've done this shot. I've literally had the phone conversation shot, and I literally, all right, here's what we do, guy. I'm gonna record you on the background, say the same shit, just off to the side. Okay? And then when we flip to the other side, we're gonna do it again. So that way I have both sides of the conversation, and I just cut out the other person speaking softly.
No, fuck.
So it makes fucking sense.
Do a wide shot. You could even cause ADR's ass cheeks in this. You could have just filmed him walking from behind, where you don't have to worry about matching up his mouth. But either way, technically,
it's like
technically,
if you have money, call someone who knows how to do shit.
He doesn't. If I'm telling you, you should. The details will blow your mind. Like I need you to. There's reasons. There's reasons.
All right, fine.
This is ultra low budget. But it's low budget.
Yeah, I get it.
He never went to film school. All he had was the will to finish.
You call someone who knows what the fuck they're doing.
Dude, take a look at what happened. He never did that. He didn't find out he had not one friend who went to theater school.
Not one fucking guy.
Or had a theater class in high school. Like none of it.
You could have just looked in the phone book and be like, film students. And then be like, bam.
Nah, bro. And what's crazy, he went to Craigslist, but I feel like these are all porn actors.
And what's really sad is we were tricked as a film class to edit a shitty film too. And we all looked at each other like, this is not for our project, is it? This is definitely just for you.
Oh,
we know that it's for you. Because I know I've been working on scene 3 through 4, and she's working on 4 through 5.
Whoa.
And it's like, they're all going to be different, by the way.
Right. Oh my God. Just 16 different editing styles in one movie.
16 different editing styles.
That's madness. That's madness.
But
that's
it's free.
All right, class.
It's free, but he never worked that place again.
We're going to edit a podcast. Here you go. Here are all the assets. Here's all the music that you need. Also, don't fuck it up.
Yeah.
I'll kill you.
Right.
This is a pass or fail grade.
This is why my degree got discredited and it doesn't even exist anymore.
Oh no, that's bullshit. I hate when they do that. I hate when they take it out on a teacher and you fail too.
It's fine.
This happens to me for my government class, and like,
I mean, hey, but since the degree got discredited, the loan got discredited as well. So, hey,
took a while, but
thanks, Joe Biden.
Right. The one thing he did. Also not piss me the fuck off constantly.
Yeah,
I'm like, put him to bed.
I hate Sleepy Joe. You know what? I don't have to wake up every fucking morning and be like, what the fuck did he do now?
Exactly. I'm just like, just let him lay down. Like that was my only critique of the previous administration.
Maybe if we stopped hiring geriatrics for this job, we wouldn't have these kind of critiques.
Exactly.
But this movie is garbage. Back to this movie.
Speaking of geriatrics, Dylan gets almost put out of his misery and gets hit by a fucking car because he drops his two-way and gets blasted by this Rolls Royce.
This shot is the funniest shot in the world.
It's an impressive, like the car actually hitting him was impressive. It's like the only thing that they nailed.
No.
It's the only special effect they nailed.
This is yes. Okay, sure.
In my opinion,
no.
I don't know how to film a car. Somebody get hit by a car. I don't know how to do it.
Listen, it's a series of jump cuts.
Oh, okay.
And then you have someone jump on the car, then jump backwards. You don't even have to move the car. You just have a series of jump cuts.
Okay.
And it's like, but I get it. You have the car pull up into a parking lot. It's clearly a parking lot.
Yeah.
And you have the cutout of Neil Brin move this away.
He got blasted.
Get blasted. And like, it's 2 keyframes. Like, I literally saw what his cutouts there, and it jumps over.
Going through it. Like, what killed me though is I love how like he got hit, but he doesn't. You know, the Ragdoll graphics engine was not installed in this.
No, that's the cutout itself. The whole thing moves over. The body doesn't move. The whole cutout of a person, like you see how I am on screen? Like my whole jumps over. But even in that move, you saw me kind of like flail a little bit. Yeah. So my body moved a little bit.
Oh no, he was forever in the sit down position.
He was forever stuck in this pose, and this cutout just went over.
So he's fucked, right? There's blood everywhere.
Oh, he's so dead.
And like, this is where I was getting mad because like the crowd shot. And like, there's so many shin shots in this movie. There's so many shots of just shins or like
he has
cut off.
Either an obsession with feet like Quentin Tarantino.
I think he likes feet, kneecaps, and shins. I think he likes the whole,
think so too.
Like all of it. He's better than your typical footman. He's into the like.
Yeah, I like the whole leg.
I'm a gam man. You feel me? I like gams.
I'm from the time when lifting up your skirt was sexy as fuck.
He is old as fuck, so it's probably the truth. Fuck JC Penney catalogs, nigga. Give me the Academy Sports catalog where they wear capri pants.
That and side boob.
I mean, bro, he's the king of side boob. I don't know if I should count it.
It's up to you.
I mean, there's so much side boob. There's at least like 4 titties and skin.
Okay.
If you add up all the side boob, there's so much side titty in the movie.
There's so much side titty in the movie.
Christ. All right, let's keep it moving. I'm sorry.
All right,
so it's shot bad. All the people who are in the crowd are trash. Like, is he dead? Uh-huh. All the line reads are complete ass. It doesn't matter. Yes. I love how it never helps working in the hospital and then seeing certain items that were never supposed to be out in the street. This gurney, quote, dick fingers.
I was like, what mortuary did you steal this gurney from? Because it's like,
no, we're never gonna finish this. So
there's so much.
We're gonna be here for 6 years. Fuck you, Joey. So like we go to the hospital, right? Whatever. He's
right.
Oh, I'm sorry. Real quick though.
Wait, those are the important part. The resurrection stone.
Yeah. So there's a chick who's stacked to the gills, right? And she gets out of the Rolls Royce. I'm waiting for the face reveal, but apparently it's Miss Bellum from the fucking Powerpuff Twins because we never see her fucking face.
I thought it was Leia. At first, I thought it was the girl he's never going to. It might as well have been. I thought it was going to be the girl he's never going to see again, and she turned to the dark arts.
So what? And that would have been great, Randy. That's actually been a good part of the movie. But she comes out, whoever this person is, she comes out. All we know is she's like in fantastic shape, right? And then like she walks up to him because he's trying to reach for his phone to talk to Emily, and she's like, "No, I'm gonna magic trick the stone back into your hand that you always had." I don't even know.
Well, that's what I thought. I thought because she hit this person, she's like, "Well, I can't be found out right now."
But she was in the back
circle
seat.
Is not complete.
It's a Rolls Royce. She wasn't even driving.
That's what I'm saying. But she can't allow the Necronomicon to get out into the open yet. Sure. So she needs to make sure this guy's okay. So she gives him the resurrection stone. The problem is it brings him back too much. Piece of him is still lost inside of the upside down.
He got Lazarus.
He got Lazarus.
But there's nobody to calm him down. He's just
but because he doesn't have any magical will and mana left in him, it only works when his other half shows up.
Okay. It's you know what's sad? I see what you're doing, but it doesn't add up at all, and it's sad. Let's move on.
It's gonna add up. Okay. I'm gonna make this movie make fucking sense. God damn it!
You're not gonna do it. You're not gonna make it make sense.
I don't know how I'm gonna plug in the fucking corruption and government bullshit, but it's gonna make sense. God damn it!
Don't jump. We'll get there. So my nigga, he's at the hospital.
Okay.
Fingers. I love how the doctor
don't show the floor of your makeshift hospital, by the way. Come on.
Also, make your doctor look busy. Like this nigga longingly stares. This movie was drawn out. This movie honestly would have been 45 minutes if they didn't just linger on dumb shots for too long, forever and a day. Pacing his ass cheeks. Either way, doctor lovingly stares at this nigga for 5 minutes. And he looks like Mitch McConnell. And like everyone comes in and they're crying. Like the best friend. So like they got the fucking best friend, right? Because he's also a terrible actor. It was a weird shot of them. I guess they didn't want to show where he was at, but it's just him in the sky.
Fucking people were.
So like the doctor's like, he stares at him and he's like, he's in critical condition, unconscious. It's like, no shit.
No dirt.
Where's your chart? Then he's like, we're gonna call in a special neurologist. And I'm like, okay. And then she just takes his pulse. I'm like, do you not hear the EKG machine? Oh, you don't, because it's in post.
No,
because it was in post. It's dumb, but I had a feeling. I saw the bracelet.
I did too. I saw the bracelet.
Oh, it's Leah. Okay, but she doesn't recognize him because he has half a diaper on his face.
Right.
Also, oh god, just if you're gonna have fake IVs, don't show him pull out the fake IVs.
Yeah.
Also, why are we putting oxygen to where his mouth is covered by bandages and diapers? Because like this is because he wakes up. He's supposed to be in a coma. He's supposed to be fucking dead, right? But magic for some reason and whatever. Because there's the Death Design win from Final Destination. Just he comes here to fuck around. This is where he comes. He comes here to hang out.
When Leia touched his hand again, it completed the circle that activated the resurrection stone and brought in the breath of life from outside the window.
Okay, all right. I'm rolling with it, Randy. You're slowly. I can't wait to see how you make it all make sense. Sure, that happens. So he wakes up, takes forever to pull off shit that's not on him.
Yep.
Like the fact that he had like a mask for oxygen, also nasal shit for oxygen. None of it connected to his mouth or nose.
No.
Sure. Takes forever to go away, only for us to see his ass. Thank you, Neil.
Ew, thank you.
Both Neil and Tommy got like, yo, you gonna see my ass.
Yeah.
I'm gonna show my ass.
Why?
So mystery shoes, go shoes.
Yes.
Because like at first I thought he put clothes on and then faded away, but no, there's this entity in slacks and polished shoes that is just around, and I don't know what it is. I don't know if dress shoes and sexy shoes from the car accident are the same entity, because we never see sexy shoes again.
No. Whatever cabal she works for apparently gets swept up in later actions, but it's Ghost Feet is either his protector or his mortal enemy that we never see.
I feel like he might be the Dark Forces because something happened like later. I'm like, what?
Yeah,
we have to get to it, but I don't think he's a good presence. No, because they keep showing him from the shin down.
He's losing so much blood,
bro. How did he escape this hospital? He's bleeding. He gets to the shower. And he is like bleeding from his fucking head wound. Like, and it's chunks. There's brain going down the fucking shower drain.
It's everywhere.
Emily wakes up and she sees him like, why are you out of the hospital? And instead of calling an ambulance and like realizing that he's just a disoriented old man who's had head trauma, she fucks him in the shower.
Yeah.
With JFK brain leakage everywhere. He's just like, nope, this is fine. The back shots are A-okay. He's doing better than ever. Meanwhile, with his fucking maxi pad on his fucking face, he's literally having brain trauma. He's just going through it. He's not okay. He's not okay.
But and the healing power of pussy.
Bro, also, don't you ever make me look at that shit again. That was the worst shower sex scene that's ever. There's blood. There's a woman with no ass having a wet t-shirt contest from the back. I don't appreciate any of this shit.
No, this is gross.
This is an F-. I
don't like. Apparently, when you have sex in the shower, you never close the curtain.
No, you let that water everywhere. Fuck that. Fuck the door. Don't close the door. Let the water. How is he gonna mop up the blood that he's left behind? He's going through it, right? He's in his office. It's super important with these powered off laptops. I think a total of 4, but there's always these 2 laptops, nigga, that catch it the worst. He passes out. He takes out one laptop, and then like a lazy cat, he goes for the second one, bro.
Yeah.
It's always these 2 laptops, my nigga.
He's got to have a series of laptops that are never on, definitely just there.
No, it's privacy mode, bro. It's where we are. We can't see it because he's doing some work out here. Anyway, we cut over to the best friend, who's like, I thought he was just a nice guy because he comes off as a fucking, just like a doofus, really. But then when he's back home, he's almost Alabama dad. He's drunk. He's arguing about, why won't you let me inside you? And they're just going back and forth.
I mean,
and then
to be fair, that reading is so much better than anything that came out of this.
You know what? That's sad. That's a sad truth. Yeah. Jim's line of like, why won't you let me have sex with you was the best line reading this movie ever had. He was pulling from a real place.
Yeah.
But like, what was crazy, what was weird is like the line read of how he put his stepdaughter on the stepmom. Like that was weird.
Yeah.
You mean your stepdaughter? Like what? I was confused because usually it's the other way around if he's gonna say it in that tone, but it doesn't matter. They're not okay.
They're not okay.
That's all you need to know. Why are we here? There's a weird B plot.
There's a lot of weirdness going on.
It's the weirdest B plot with so little like payoff, and also suicide is a theme. Moving on.
Okay.
I was confused about these fucking pills. Like it because the acting was so bad, it didn't dawn on me that Emily was becoming addicted to the pills that he was taking.
Well, okay, because yeah. So like, was he being prescribed these pills before his accident?
I don't know.
Or after his accident,
right?
Which he didn't really need because he has the resurrection stone. So it's like
the purpose of pills are weird, right? Because he was like, and then like he was like, "Where are my pills?" Like he's like,
I don't need these pills.
Yeah, fuck these pills.
So why did you scream, yell for them if you didn't need them?
Why are you demanding the pills? And then you put them in the toilet and then you don't flush.
And she's like, "Wait, I can have these pills."
I can have these toilet wine pills. And I'm like, bitch, you already got some in your pocket. You already pocketed some. I was confused when she pocketed them. I thought she didn't want him to take the pills. I don't know what the pills are for because he's missing chunks of his brain.
Yeah, but like his psychotherapist.
Not a psychiatrist.
Not a psychiatrist.
Not a counselor. He has a psychotherapist.
Psychotherapist who's like, where are the pills?
Why didn't you take the pills I gave you?
Why did you take the pills I gave you?
So like, I love how he's. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is one of my favorite scenes where he's like, because he's still going through it. He's still just mentally anguished throughout this whole movie. Like, I don't know what this arc, this whole point of the movie where he's just not okay and passing out all the time. I was like, is it because of the powers or is it because of the fucking just getting out of the hospital before being properly discharged? I don't know.
I thought it was like, so it wasn't enough, right? They needed a continuation of magical energy to keep the resurrection stone running. And right now, because the pills are still trying to get out of his system, that's why he's not fully healed yet.
Those are the blockers.
They're blocking his magical energies. So he's passing out a lot more.
I love how when he passed out on the two laptops and then he wakes up and tries to like scosh some coffee into his mouth only to just to lay his face in the coffee. Then we go into the trash bag room. And I feel like this is one of those ideas that worked on paper.
Yeah.
Right? Like he probably went to like a community college and like saw how somebody used these kind of backgrounds to take like an artsy photo. And he's like, I can make that work. And then he didn't because nobody was in charge of lighting. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about all that. But there's reasons. But the trash bag room is bad.
Listen, if you're going to do an under the skin reference, it's a black room.
Let me tell you something.
It's just a black, empty room.
Under the skin, black room fucking is like is the portals scene from the Endgame versus this being when that bitch stayed under the bed and Luther the Geek. Like that's the level of like emotional like pissed offness probably too. Like because the black room was I was impressed by that. Like, oh, like well, how are they? Like, do they know where to go? Like, you know what I mean? Either way, fuck all this. So the psychotherapist. I loved his office. I loved it. It was I wasn't ready for a Batman 89 reference. You're in a boardroom. It's a boardroom. You don't move the chairs. And like honestly, let's keep it a buck, Randy. If we were like, fuck, all we can do is get this boardroom. I guarantee what you and me would do. Okay, we'll take the head chair out of the way. We'll have them at the end of the table, and we'll just film. Like we'll just like put the camera up and prop up on the table and like film them from that angle with the wall, not showing the big ass table. The big ass table will be behind us, and we'll just film right there. I'm assuming you would agree with that if we're stuck with that room.
What really boggles my mind is the fact that I got a literal lawyer to let me borrow her office for a day to shoot a sexy doctor scene.
Nice.
That I never used.
Oh, wait, what?
And I'm just like,
what?
Yeah, because I saw it, I shot it, and I was like, this doesn't make any fucking sense in the movie. Take it out. And I was like, but the rest of the movie doesn't make any fucking sense either, but it's still like there, and I was like, no, it doesn't make any sense. It's a totally nonsensical joke. It doesn't land. It's not funny. Take it out. And I was like, but so much fucking more effort went into this thing that I did not use versus their thing, which is used over and over and over again.
What cracks me up is like they're literally on opposite sides of this long ass boardroom table.
I was like, what the fuck are you doing? Listen, you need, okay. My hotel has literal offices you can rent. $340 a day. You can it's an office. It looks just like an office. You can have someone come in and just decorate the shit with their shit from home and make it an office.
This boardroom was $25 an hour, sir.
It had to have been. It had to have been so fucking cheap.
It's the same building. It's the same because he has two. We'll get to it, but like, it's like,
look. The upside down is in the garage. Fine. His apartment is up on the top floor. Cool. This boardroom is somewhere in his building.
It's across the street.
Like, all of this is in a single location.
I just love
with the mountains in the background.
He spent more time getting into the building than the actual scene of him with the therapist. Because he's like, I'm just going through it. And then we just see him walk right back down. I'm like, what was that? What was that? Deadlines are on his ass from this innocuous group.
But his brain is still healing.
The company from Vampire's Kiss, whoever company that was, that's who's bothering him right now.
Nicolas Cage is on the other line, like, where's our manuscript? Mother!
Just harassing brown ladies about it. We go back to the husband and wife with their second fight. All right. And then like all of a sudden, Emily calls old chick, I forgot her name, it doesn't matter. The friend's wife. She calls her and she's like, yo, we should have dinner together. That won't be awkward. She's like, oh, we could use the break. I'm like, y'all need to y'all need to have a break from each other.
Y'all need to go to therapy.
But instead, we have, and you know what pisses me off? Like, I saw this coming, but I was like, no, they're not doing that. I'm just going off of the creep vibes. Because like the stepdaughter is at the dinner too, right? And everyone's acting bad, but they're supposed to be like fake okay. Even though Jim, the best friends, having a lot to drink.
He's always drinking.
He's constantly drinking.
He is perpetually drunk.
It's a weird addiction that comes up like in the movie because there was no, when we first meet him, he's just a concerned friend.
Yeah.
Who's like hugging the shit out of Emily a lot. But I was like, maybe we might get there, we might not get there. But we don't.
Well, to Emily we do, but yeah.
Emily knew something that there's a C plot that never. I'm sure Jim and her fucked it once because it was weird.
There had to have been something, like that makes it because
for her
there's not enough
to jump to that retarded ass conclusion. Yeah, we'll get.
I was like, what?
I was like, bitch, what you talking about? So like, he's getting hammered, and like she's like, I'm doing the stepdaughter. I'm doing a project, not a report. I'm doing a project on elephants in Africa. What? What kind of project? How is it a project?
What kind of elephants? The migration patterns of the extinction of elephants? The hunting of elephants?
What do you mean a project though?
What do you mean a project? Explain.
He's like,
and like Jim's like, shut up! No one wants to hear that bullshit. Actually, no. Jim doesn't say that because that would have been a better line.
He's just like,
Jim goes, stop. No one wants to hear that.
That was it. And then I guess all Dylan said was like, I do want to hear about it. Because I was like, yeah, I do too. Because bitch.
And at this moment, I was like, okay, I get it. None of their schedules met your timeline, right? So you had to shoot all your scenes by yourself and shoot everyone individually when you could. Which is why we never see them all at the same time or in different shots or in variations of shots. We always see them in singles because...
No, they were all together, Randy.
Then why the fuck did you shoot it like this?
Because he's bad. They were all together. Like, when the dinner started, they had an establishing scene of all of them sitting together. Like,
but that doesn't make any
good.
sense.
He's bad at it. He's bad at it, Randy.
And it's like, listen, just have a conversation. Right? No. Make them have a conversation and then watch how it looks.
Randy,
and then
there's no time. There's no time because Emily's addicted to drugs now. She's addicted.
Since when?
Since she pocketed the pills. And we don't know what the pills are or what they do, but she needs more and they need to be harder.
Like, I thought it was just about writer's block.
No, that's another conversation we got to talk about because the therapist was like, I congratulated you on your first book. But also, when you were struggling with the second book, I offered you some drugs for that. And then the nigga had the nerve to shove the pills as if it was going to be in arm's reach of this nigga. He's 20 feet down the room. On the other end of the table, you fuck. He looked like... It pissed me off so much. I'm like, what you need to throw it across the room. Like, don't just do
take these pills, nigga.
Just shoot at Jay of the pills because he's so far away, dog. Fucking dickweed. But whatever. So like they fought over the pills. They fought over the pills, but they try to make up. They have makeup sex.
You had confidence, and now you're sliding backwards.
He's like, what do you? And then like he's getting mad. Like, what do you? Help me!
What?
He's with Big Pharma. That's what that is.
That's what it is.
He clearly,
which would have made more sense towards him hacking into government systems.
Well, we're not there yet, Randy. We gotta, because I'm literally holding my dick for like the mystical properties.
Right. Where's the magic? What happened to it?
Is this a horror movie? Like, what was the trash bag room? So like, whatever. So they have sex in the office, him and Emily, right? And I love how like both laptops catch it again. Just fuck these Renaissance ass laptops. Cause like he was in arm's reach of one naturally. He's like throwing papers everywhere. He's like, second one gotta go too.
Wait, was this the one like I'm gonna go to rehab?
Yeah.
And I was like, wait, what?
Bro, I don't know. It's like they make up and then they don't make up. It's everywhere. So like he goes to a different therapist where this lady looks like what happened at the end. Like I wasn't surprised. I was like, okay, because she's this old elderly lady with these sunken eyes. She looks like she's from the old world, nigga. And like they're talking, but what pisses me off, because like, oh, were you mad about the fucking boardroom desk being too far? How about sitting crotch to crotch from each other on fucking folding chairs?
Like in Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
They're fucking scissoring each other. They're so close. They're so close. His whole like bottom of his balls are resting on her bean, bro. Like they're so close. Like what the fuck? What office is this? I wouldn't want to be in there. I'm like, nah, can we reschedule?
This is how I do therapy.
The heat of your vagina on me, like man, you are way
so
too
comforting and next to my ball bag.
It's like I know I searched mature once in my shit, but not this mature, nigga. You are, you're blue cheese, man. I just wanted Parmesan. Sorry, other video. All right. Yeah, right here, I'm like, what the fuck are they talking about? Because he's like, because she's in on something.
Right.
Because like the mythos and magic shit, it's not fleshed out at all. But like she's in on it. He knows she's in on it. I'm not in on it. Randy?
All right.
This is your come on. Fucker. Okay. Like, I'm gonna make it make sense. Do it. So, I don't care. This is the only reason this episode's lasting long.
Right. Because every mystical fairy tale needs to have a wise old wizard, right?
Sure.
So because the other psychotherapist isn't working, and I swear that we got to writer's block before
even
we got.
Though they're in the same building. They're in the same building.
They're literally down the hall.
They're literally down the hall from each other.
They're down the hall from each other. And he gets an appointment with this psychotherapist, and she's like, "I can help you with your mental block, but we have to touch tips." And and like she creates another circle that unlocks his writer's potential. But like he's like, "I don't even feel like writing anymore. I just want to hack."
Bro. And that's where I'm like, I'm sorry, nigga, what? Because as he's whatever, because like the friend couple fight again, right? The Shin guy, ghost shoes, ghost feet. Yeah, he enters someone's house. I don't know who's whatever. Ghost shoes is about, right? And like, I love how Dylan tells Emily to fuck off.
Right.
He's like, you got to get out of my face. I got work to do. First of all, he doesn't know how to talk to anybody because he's really mean. Like, you need to go away now. And he's like, it's late. And as he says it, I looks over his shoulder and I see fucking sunlight.
It's late.
It's late. Take your nap, old man. Like, what are you talking about?
It's 5 in the afternoon. It's almost dinner time. It's dinner time.
You can see the sun coming out of the blinds. It's late. You need to go to bed. Like, what? And this is where he's talking to himself and blows my fucking mind, Randy. This nigga's, as he slams on the fucking keys, I'm going to hack into the fucking government system.
Yeah.
To expose national and international corruption, nigga. And I'm like, what movie? What are we doing? What is this? What the fuck are we?
I don't know. Like,
there's ghost shoes.
Because he was like, I have a master's degree in computer science, but I end up being a novelist. And I was like, so? Literal doctorates in mathematics and physics are writers on Futurama.
Bro,
you're not special.
You know what made me laugh? My son was walking in on that part where he did that narration, and my son went, cool, and just walked away. I was like, what's the big deal?
What's the big deal?
Money, aren't you, bitch?
You seem to be living comfortably, so
you have
fuck
4
off.
laptops. You're balling out of control,
you
bro.
got 6 laptops. None of them are on.
None of them are on or plugged in, but like
or plugged in.
Whatever, guys. He's butt naked in the trash room with the book this time.
Oh, right.
Randall?
The book of stories.
The book of stories, right?
Right, because...
So he's butt naked, he's in the trash room.
So it would make sense that because the book of stories not only includes fictional tales, but factual tales,
okay.
It allows him to peer into... Because how would you know? How would you know the secrets of all the governments and the corporations' naughty, dirty secrets unless you knew where to look?
Right. Okay.
So you asked the totem, the book of stories. Where would I find the Epstein files?
It is sentient.
It is sentient
because it
recognizes things.
Like,
right.
It's Hey, pool barbecue.
Oh, okay.
Hell yeah. Let's have a nice, quiet. I've never heard anybody say that. We should have a nice, relaxing, quiet pool barbecue. Nigga, that's a party, bitch.
That's a party.
That's a party. You
want me to invite no one gets in the pool and no one has a conversation, but there's people talking.
Bro, it's so weird. And then, like, this made no sense. They were like, we got to find a way to get Leah back in this story. So they just shovel her in there because and then like, that was another weird thing. Early in the movie, this was never her patient.
No, she was.
But she's like,
she was a consult. Yeah, she was a consult from the neurology department, and they're like, "Well, this guy's brain is fucked. So can we get someone to look into his brain?"
Face. Yeah, she's like, "There's something about 1/3 of this nigga's face where I want to stick around and just like be updated." So I guess she got his address but didn't get his name.
I thought it was like, okay. It's because old man doctor's like, I don't want any fucking credit for whatever the fuck happened. We asked for a consult. Leia, the magic bean, shows up, and he walks out of the fucking hospital like nothing ever happened. So obviously Emily's like, well, I want to talk to the doctor that somehow healed my husband.
She was right? No, because she was surprised she showed up. She was like, you don't remember the line she said 15 times? It's the doctor from the hospital. She don't even know the bitch's name.
She really doesn't.
And I'm like, well, how are you here? She's like,
it would have made more sense had Emily invited her. I just want to talk to the doctor who was at the hospital.
If the unimportant and clueless ass fiance
6 months later,
he should have, like, the fiance should have known somebody in that pool party.
Right.
Jim's a happenstance.
This is Tim. Jim brought Tim and he brought his girlfriend to the pool party.
Tim, by the way, Tim's a cool dude, but his awareness is trash.
He's
you got to snap his fingers to get his attention to shit, or he will harm himself. So like,
Tim loves clouds.
Tim loves staring off into the distance. So like, we'll call him Tim. I don't know his fucking name because I don't
know his name. I just made shit up.
He was marked for definitely when he was like, "Oh, I'm here. By the way, this is my fiance. Why are you at my fucking backyard pool barbecue, bitch? Who are you?
Who the fuck are you people?
Like you just took his pulse, bitch. Moving on. So she's there, and then I got so mad, Randy. She goes for her phone.
Okay.
In her Jordache jean pocket is this big ass notebook.
Mm-hmm.
Open to the page. It's a magical day. Oh dear God, it's Leah. Even though the bracelet was enough.
The bracelet was enough.
The bracelet was enough. But like she carries it, she stretches out her pocket and sits uncomfortably in her car every day because she keeps this thing for good luck.
The page that she wrote?
With the page open, and it never got dingy over however many years. Because somehow
the 40 years it's been?
Somehow Dylan and this woman in her late 20s, early 30s are the same age. Sure.
No, they're not.
No, the fuck they're not.
No, they're not. Dylan fell through a time vortex.
One of the two drank from two different fountains, nigga.
Yeah. Dylan had another side adventure and got pushed back.
So
he lost 30 years fighting
interstellar somewhere.
Yeah, he got interstellar somewhere. He woke up on Saturn and was like, what fucking year is it?
So the notepad obviously falls out of her pocket. And then that was the confirmation. Like, oh, you're Leah. And then she's like, you're Dylan. I'm like, bitch, what? And fuck his girlfriend at this point. Fuck you. Fuck what?
But like,
I'm going off of like me knowing you when I was 8. That's all I need. After God knows how many years.
Okay. See,
he gets all up in her face.
Oh my God. Yeah.
He found every reason to like touch on her and shit. And like Emily's like, what the fuck? Mind you, Jim is pissy drunk. And he's like, he sees it.
Yeah.
Fiance doesn't see it. And Jim's like, well, not fucking my wife. I'm going to fuck Dylan's wife because he's occupied.
If you're done with this one, can I have her?
Yeah.
Mike won't have sex with me anymore.
I heard she's on pills, and he just goes over there.
I heard she's on pills. Hey, let me help you with the barbecue pit area.
Bro, so he's like, he kind of gropes her a bit, and she's like, get the fuck off me, rightly so. And then I'm like, wow.
God, I wish they had said that. I really wish there had been a dramaticization of that phrase. Like, get the fuck off me.
Something. But yeah, I'm mad at our recap as being better acted and blocked.
Our recap is so much better. If this is an hour and 40 minutes, watch this.
She rebuffs him, and like it's a weird headless shot of him just like knocking over like hot dogs and shit. And I'm just like, why are we not showing his face?
Because it's not the same guy.
It's not the same guy?
I don't know. It has to be a reason. Either he couldn't find the same guy, or he just really bad at shooting.
Or he didn't want to fall into the pool because they didn't plan that out. Because it's like I gotta get right on top of you, or I'll fall into the water. Like I can't. There's no way we can get this shot. They're bad. They're bad.
Fall into the pool.
They're bad at movies, or just be on. Yeah. I was waiting for someone to fall in the pool.
Look, find 3 outfits: a black shirt and blue jeans, right?
Bro.
And then you fall into the pool. We can do it 3 times.
He could have fell in the pool. Like the pool was the checkout. Well, Chekhov's pool comes into play later, and it pisses me off.
That fucking irritated the shit out of me because it's like, how is this swimming?
I love. We'll get to it. I love how the fiance still doesn't like understand what's happening because like, Leah has like a small like appreciate y'all for the barbecue speech, and then, and then Dylan gets right in the face. Good job.
Oh, no one's gonna know that we're.
Such a good job, man.
Oh my god, that was so cool. God, that was so cool how you do your subterfuge. Oh man. I can't hide this ginormous boner I have for you.
Fuck, is that juniper berries in your hair? What is that? What is that?
Oh my god, I can feel the magical energies through your hair.
Like, bro, you're holding, your woman is, this backyard is not that large, my nigga. What are you?
Your fiance is right there.
Has no idea that his time is over, bro. He comes back and gives a toast to new friends. I'm like, man, pay attention. Are you a
swinger? And reunited friends, I guess.
If he's not a swinger, what are we doing? Because at that point, it's like, oh, we got to.
Hey, all right. Emily's pretty hot. Can I have the taste too? Like, is this a key party? Is that why you guys invited?
What we're doing? Yeah. I mean, you look the part.
Everyone put your keys in the bowl. No.
So later on, the party's over. But here comes stepdaughter. Fucking bullshit. Look, first of all,
this leads nowhere. This does nothing to help any part of the movie.
It made me uncomfortable. This was just like this is where like you show your ass as a guy writing for himself in his own story, where you're just so hot that everyone wants a piece. And here comes, I'm hoping late teenage aged girl, but she's young.
She's young.
She's probably jailbaiting this gross. But in real life, she's old enough to, she gets into the pool. She doesn't do shit. Her feet are in there, and she literally, you know how you like splash water at someone?
What was sad was I was watching this. Okay, yeah, I was watching this scene, and I was like, there is a Vixen porno. If you look it up for Vixen, where
the guy is like, no, please stop.
Yes, that one.
This was it.
That's the one. It's the same fucking scene, but it was shot so much better. Because it's what's
in a blowjob at least.
Yes.
Like, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Because he was like, no, he was in the bathroom. I know he was in the kitchen. Like, no, what are you doing?
He's like, what the fuck?
No.
And like, there's a chick in his pool, and he's going out there. It's like, what are you doing in my pool?
Bro, so he's like frustrated, like this bitch. And then like she takes off her top, but like you don't see titties. She has her back to him, and she calls out to Dylan. And Dylan is like, ugh, no, I'm not into this. Which I'm like, thank you.
Yeah.
And then she tried to take a bubble bath. I'm like, bitch, you only had your feet in the water. Go, number one, why do you have access to my house? Only because Emily did an empty gesture of you could come back anytime. Nobody takes you up on that type of shit. That's insane.
No. That's a call first, then we'll let you in.
You don't just pull up with your titties out and shit.
You show up whenever you feel like it. Okay, I'm going to call first. Make sure you guys are okay with me coming over. I'm going to wait 30 minutes and then I'm going to come over.
Bro, either way, he's like, bitch, you gotta go. You gotta get the fuck out of here. Don't do this ever again. And then like he tells his wife, his girlfriend Emily immediately. And she's like, oh, I gotta call the mom. And no one's like as upset as they should be.
No,
that this little girl is trying to fuck this old ass man. Cause like there's it's not for the pool and the tub. She's trying to do shit because he likes her report on the African elephants. Her project. So like whatever. So it doesn't matter because we got to cut back to that boy Jim polishing the fucking side view mirror and only the side view mirror of his Lamborghini.
He didn't want to break anything.
This is true. It's a rental. It's a fucking rental.
That shit's expensive.
That's all you could touch, and you better gently rub that shit. If you scuff any, you know that insurance. They were nervous. Are we going to drive the Lamborghini? No.
No, we're going to park it right here.
In a covered garage. No hail, no snow, no rain.
And we're going to shoot this scene twice.
Yep. Because it's the same fucking day because he's wearing the same clothes he did from the other time. Bro, I love how like they're having a fight, right? And then like he pisses her off. She goes upstairs. She gets the blicky, and I'm like, "Oh, finally, something's happening."
Finally, thank God, somebody.
It's not mystical. Got nothing to do with the government shit, but somebody has a gun. Thank God. And then I love how she comes downstairs. She's like, "I'm gonna fill that Lamborghini full with holes," And then the person in charge of the props are like, no, the fuck you ain't. And one bullet. The insurance policy made sure that Jim died instead. And I don't know where she shot him.
I was like, wait,
in the back of the neck? Like, I don't know how.
I was like, how did you shoot him square in the ear so it looks like he killed himself? Like he got him all mid-turn and blah!
I don't know what happened, but like fucking she plugs his ass. The daughter comes, doesn't have the correct reaction initially. It's like, oh no, my dad. And then the bitch is like, you saw nothing. Go call 911 though. And then she plants the gun because like our boy Dylan just happened to be right outside before this happens.
Right.
And she plants the gun and like she reads the line, he killed himself twice. No, he committed suicide. She said it twice. The first time was like, oh my God, bitch, can you read?
No.
And then she did the second one right, but they didn't cut it out. They were just he just walks up to her.
I can't believe he killed himself.
Well, before he said it, he got a little dab with the blood on his face first for dramatic effect. Like, hold on, real quick. Bloop, bloop, bloop.
No. Why?
It's a masterclass.
Jim, why?
It's a masterclass.
I can't believe you killed yourself.
It's a masterclass. It's a masterclass in trash, fam. And like what got me though, I can't get you out of this jam this time.
We're never gonna have that beach shop in Albuquerque or wherever.
Bro, like he just kept oh man.
I did see, like, didn't he have a silent scream no? The very end?
Did he? I don't, maybe.
Because like he's holding him and he goes, and like,
it's utter trash.
It's utter trash. I was like,
the monologue is pure. It's pure garbage.
Look,
like what's funny is
watch. I'll be like, my friend who's dead.
And you held back the scream and it was still better.
Right. Still better.
Still better. Still better. I mean, I think any bit that we do on Go 45.
All of our bits are better than this movie. Every Titty Institute bit is
oh my God.
Fucking masterclass. Over shit. An hour's worth.
Bro, we
can have the Titty Institute guys fight Ghost Feet. And get side boob all up and down this fucking movie.
You know what's crazy? Remember you saw Miami Connection when you're doing the retro reviews.
Yeah.
That black guy's monologue.
Oh yeah.
About his his mom being Korean and his dad being Black American. Like, first of all, the funniest statement ever when you look like Pinky from Friday, but also like, how dark was your Korean mom, nigga? Like, you have a full-on Jerry curl, my nigga. Either way, like that scene shot musically handled better and directed better and lit better than this movie 30, 40 years later.
I was like,
wild.
Insane.
Miami Connection deserves to be protected, fam.
Insane.
Whatever. So he's literally not accepting the suicide. He's not accepting this. We'll get to that. He takes a nap in the trash room. Who cares? Emily blames herself for Jim killing himself because she didn't want to be sexually assaulted. And I'm just like,
this makes zero sense.
You need to go to a psychotherapist too, man. Because that's
you need to go to a psychotherapist.
And Dylan pops off on the phone because like the book guys, that's still a part of the story. They're like, he's like, no more books, as he throws books at the laptop. Both laptops.
No more books.
Both laptops get hit with a book. Both of you get it.
Pick up this book.
We're just telling you to turn on your fucking laptops, Dylan. You're not uploading anything.
Dylan, you're not really writing anything. None of the laptops are on.
So now things are different because now in the trash room we have, I think it's Leah butt naked with sideboard.
I thought so. Yeah, that makes sense.
I don't know because they never show her face. I think it's a body double.
Yeah.
Because it's just some blonde chick. It might, you know what?
For sure.
You know what? It might be the one goes sexy shoes, those feet.
Oh yeah.
You probably use the same models. Like we just can't show your face because you're witness protection going on or something. You were a crucial prostitute in like this case.
They're like, listen, Al Pacino's part isn't going to show up until the very end of this movie. So when you show,
you won't get your SAG card for this.
Yeah, you will know.
Oil up that side boob.
When Al Pacino shows up as the devil,
holy
in
shit!
The shoes.
What if it's the same chick, Jim's wife? What if he's just recycling her?
That would make sense. Yeah.
Huh? Because something stupid is going on. Because her hair is way longer than Leah's hair.
Oh, I thought it was just a mental projection of themselves inside the Upside Down or whatever.
I don't know. It's just everyone's oiled up in the trash room, nigga, and it's weird. I put in my notes. I'm just getting frustrated. This is where it gets dumb. Because like Emily pulls up in the office to be a bitch. Because she's mad about something. But like she's only doing this because her time as the love interest is not.
Yeah, I'm losing my mind, and
I'm not okay in the head now. All of a sudden, and I'm falling apart. And he's like, "You need to go to rehab." Fuck that. Drugs.
Fuck rehab.
Drugs now.
Give me the pills.
This is all I am. I'm also super sad about Jim killing himself because I didn't want to be groped.
Because then I was thinking about like Smile. When that woman was losing her mind, and I was like, I would kill for a scene of just a bunch of glasses right now,
bro.
Just a bunch of glasses, and like just start with one glass.
Yeah.
And Emily's like just holding it, and let us as the audience feel the tension of this person is not okay, and he's like, "Are you okay?" And she just looks at him. I'm losing my mind. And then pushes the glass the same way she pushes this book.
That'd been cool.
See how the same scene works better, but with a different context.
Like even with your notes, Randy, no one can act to save their fucking life.
Because they don't understand what the character is supposed to be feeling in that moment. Because the writer has no idea what the fuck he's doing.
It doesn't matter. Because like let's move on. So like she does all this so like Leah and Dylan can get close because they pull up to some park and she's like, by the way, as soon as I saw you, I was like, fuck all this work I put in with my fiance, nigga.
Yeah, I broke up with that guy.
Fuck him. I'm free. What's up with your chick? Oh, she's about to OD in some.
Oh, don't worry about her. She'll be fine.
I gave her everything that she needed. Like he knew what he was doing. He knew what he was doing. When he was getting dressed to meet up with Leah, bro, he left all the pills out.
Listen,
16 bottles of fucking box wine, nigga. Just
as a smorgasbord of oxy and coatings. And she's just like
a mousetrap. Just laid it out.
Yeah. Just like, no, I'm going to go into the woods for 8 hours. I might be back.
Why is this Dido CD on repeat? Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. Watch this video. Watch this video of a very small toddler being the cutest small toddler and then realize he was murdered by a truck.
Jesus Christ. I'm going to have you watch Bat Kid. Why is Bat Kid on the 4 laptops? Shh.
What are they on?
So they go back to the scene of the mushroom for some reason to like jumble around. I quit giving a fuck. They're just jumbling around stuff. Go ahead, please.
He's finally understanding that the powers are back, that he has actual magical powers again.
Okay.
With Leah by his side, the circle is now complete. They can do transmogrification again. So they go back to the mushroom to test it.
And then he shows him her mushroom, or his mushroom, excuse me. And
his small baby mushroom.
I love how whenever they like are about to fuck, you see their feet again because he loves these feet shots.
He loves these
and
feet.
Clothes violently dropping where their feet are.
From 80 feet in the air.
The impact of the clothes, they're like, we're about to fuck.
Why?
It's always just him making out with these chicks. It's so awkward. And like, I feel bad for every chick they got to make out with him because they're like 30 years younger than him. And I pray he's using breath strips. I feel like he just had like bagels and lots before he started making out with these chicks. I don't know where I get it. I don't know why. I don't know why that's what I chose, but that's what I
don't know. It just sounds kind of.
His last name is Breen. I don't think. Who knows?
No. They took off the Stein after like.
Jesus Christ. So Emily straight up ODs kind of twice because she like when the first of all the wine glass should have dropped when she died, but it drops first, and then she's like, "I'm sorry, Dylan," and she goes out sad.
Yeah, she goes out sad.
The bitch needed help, and like he comes back home to her, and he's just like, damn." So he like power up for the no, like because he was kind of just like, all right, well, oh wait, no, this isn't convenient at all.
What do you mean?
Oh, the Rock vanished. Who cares? More trash room.
He lost. He lost.
Oh, then the therapist fades away.
Right.
Okay. And then like cut to Leah moving in. She's already moved. She's fully moved in. And she made that boy a delicious platter of spinach, nigga, dry. Get that plate of dry spinach, baby.
And it's like, what is this scene?
It's to show how he's in a great mood where he's like goofy, I guess. Because so. I don't know why he put the plate on top of the loose files that have no structural integrity.
Yeah. The loose files of all of the pizza gates.
I was like, dry spinach, my nigga. Like, what do you?
Where all the bunkers are. Like, yeah.
I'm sure because he's old, he does have dietary limitations.
He's like, I'm so happy right now.
I'm allergic to balsamic vinegar. He drops the truth bomb to Leah. What he's doing? Because remember we forgot.
All right.
Never bought about the government.
Right, because the Book of Totems. Finally, like with Leah's help and the Book of Totems, he has a clear picture of where all the secrets are. So he's going to release the information, and it's going to change the world.
Didn't he knock over the 2 laptops again somehow for some reason? It was like the 2 laptops got knocked down again for in this scene, and I'm just like, he always crashes out on 2 laptops. Oh, because he was mad.
Right. No, because he's like, I can't wait any longer.
Yeah. I guess
he can't. Yeah, something because I don't know.
Whatever. All we know is this is one government dude. I guess he snatches up Leah because he's getting too close.
Because like AT&T, because like the ISPs that allow him to send the information that he's hacking through finally pinpointed his location because he used multiple laptops in the same location off the same router. So.
Maybe if he stopped knocking them over and having to reboot them, like
which is if he had
protocol would have like
they would have got him here sooner, but he kept smashing the same laptop over and over, and it's like it apparently didn't. Okay, he had to buy a new one.
This whole scene is this whole thing. I'm gonna run as fast as I can because this is dumb. It's dumb. It's dumb and it's dumb. So like I couldn't tell if he was leaving a message on the phone to Leah or talking to her actively because he's like, I'm right outside. Why are you doing this?
He's leaving a message.
He's on the phone like, I'm coming in right now. I'm turning the corner. I'm outside. Oh, no, your purse is on the walkway. Why is your purse on the walkway? Leah, are you Leah? I'm like, are you leaving a message or are you on the phone? I'm confused. And he's like, I'll find you, Leah.
Oh, my God. It's a studio note. Because like originally he wrote it out that like he's talking on the phone. He finds Leah's purse on the ground and he's like, I will find you. And then somebody is like, who the fuck are you talking to? He's like, wait, what if I'm just leaving her a message on the phone and then I say that line at the end? And it's like, okay, I guess. Yeah, still dumb.
It's still dumb. And he's like, I'm going to find you, Leah. Because like, let's keep it a buck. She got chloroformed hard. We don't know where she's at. And then he finds her immediately
back at the storage
lot. The storage lot.
The storage lockers from the very beginning of the movie.
She's in like a horse trailer. I don't know what the fuck she said.
It is a horse trailer.
It's a horse trailer. And the guy who nabbed her is passed out on the floor. And I'm like, who knocked him out?
Ghost feet.
Did he huff his own shit by accident?
Yes.
Did he lock the door and was like, yeah, this rag is crazy. Why did it?
It really shouldn't knock you out this easily, right?
Why was he knocked out? Well, and then he only wakes him up. I love this. He shows up the government got your girl. You show up armed with a beer bottle. You wake this nigga up out of his slumber, like, where is she? He's like, what? Where's who? Who's this? Because I'm like, okay, maybe it goes deeper or some shit. Like he's been mind wiped or something.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. More head trauma, beer bottle to the head. Blah! And I'm like, what are you doing? Why are you just staring? He's like, Leah, I can sense you or some shit. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking? And then he phased through the fucking trailer. And I'm like, excuse me? Then who's Ghost Shoes? Nigga, like, what? I don't, whatever. He fades in. He ungags her. She's like, what the fuck? He's like, I know, but shut up. I'm going to get you out of here, but I need you to regag your cover your eyes and regag your mouth because that's the important part. Shut the fuck up because you don't want to witness what's about to happen. And here I was thinking, please God, let it be like a really cool scene where he's just using all his powers to murder a bunch of people he wants to see her kill folks. Nope, just to phase back through the horse trailer. These powers he has powers.
That's what I knew he had powers. I was like,
he had something, but I didn't know he just knew that he could just command phasing and phasing out. That he's like,
he knew.
Like the laziest Nightcrawler.
Yeah.
You know what's sad? Like I would still be more comfortable with like tattooed blue Nightcrawler with the three fingers than Neil.
Yeah.
I'm like,
he's more of like a Kitty Pryde.
Like you're more of he's more of a Kitty Pryde. You're right. It's closer to Kitty Pryde's. Yeah, there's no bamfing. It's just
no bamfing. He's just
a
like
really shitty Kitty Pryde effect. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. That's what it is. God, he sucks.
Like what the fuck?
Because she never asked. And then I was like, why is this little girl back in the house? She's like, oh, because my mom is police talking to my mom and shit. Because she killed my dad. And he's like, bitch, go tell the cops. And then we plug up that B story because I was ready.
It's like, my mom killed my dad. And it's like, no, it's pretty obvious because he was shot in the chest. No one kills himself like this.
First of all, it's pretty obvious that he killed himself because her fucking fingerprints were all over the bullet casing and the gun, and none of his fingerprints were on the gun.
There was no gunpowder on him. It was literally all over her fingerprints,
all over her and her breath. Nigga, like it's like what the fuck. His hands were laced in fucking car polish. Not a trace.
Not a trace of gunpowder.
Not a trace of gunpowder. He's like, bitch, go tell the fucking cops, bitch. What are you doing? And then like we don't even see her get arrested.
Yeah.
It's just all we know is that bitch went to jail. And I said finally some ghost shit happens. We waste like 15 minutes, it feels like, of just like pictures being moving around.
Well,
no. Shut up. No. I don't care.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. Don't try to explain it. Nigga, it was just shingles and pictures were moving around because Ghost Guy shows up. When Ghost Guy goes into like the bedroom or some shit, like we just see blood pouring out of something.
Oh, okay. Because he's getting more and more frustrated about how long it's taking to get all the data, apparently, right? Apparently there's so much corruption that it's taking forever for all of it to process, which is why he needs the 4 laptops. But when Ghost Feet shows up and shakes his house, he, as like in the Poltergeist, he knows that's a sign. That's the sign to go ahead and talk.
So why was blood pouring from Ghost Feet?
Because blood was going to be spilled. That was the sign.
All right. Look how proud of you are. Proud of yourself. It's a thing. You were like, I did it. Like you did that. It's like
makes sense.
You know what? I'm gonna let it ride. I'm not even gonna tell you what I thought because I don't want to undermine anything that just happened.
Go ahead.
Nope. Because I don't know, nigga. I don't know, and I'll accept it. And I was just like, you know what? Brady's smarter than me anyway, so this is fine. So whatever. But guess what? He goes out into the desert. He's like, hey, he leaves a message. Hey, sorry, I had to go outside. This is another studio note. Sorry, I had to leave, but I got to go do a thing real quick where I'm gonna yell at a book in the desert.
Because he couldn't explain it. He doesn't want Leia to know about the powers, apparently. So he has to like give her a message.
Was the book in the desert? Why couldn't he just go back to the trash bag room?
I guess he lost his connection to the Upside Down.
when Ghost Shoes died?
When Ghost Shoes died.
Sure. It doesn't matter, y'all. It's fucking This press conference time. We get the B-roll footage of like a fuck ton of cameras, and he couldn't get B-roll footage of a crowd, which is unfortunate. But like we have this green screen. Oh, I should have had the green screen of the fucking building.
I know. I was like in front of the Library of Congress or wherever the fuck I am.
He's standing there, and everyone is at the same vantage point with the green screen. It's so dumb. He didn't get like he couldn't get multiple shots of the Library of Congress. And I have so many questions because I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready for the level of insanity that this went to. Because he's like, "Yo, I'm putting y'all all on blast."
Everyone.
I love how there's like it was 75 cameras, but only like 4 microphones.
Yeah.
And he's like,
because everyone's sharing.
I'm holding this bullshit press conference, and like everyone who's responsible are right over there, and they're gonna come up here one by one and just be like, "My bad, y'all." And then two of them, one dude was like, "Yeah, we've been fucking y'all over. I'm so sorry." And he pulls out a gun. No outrage from the crowd. Nobody flips out that this nigga's about to do a real life Bud Dwyer right in front of all of us, bro. And then the fucking effect goes off, and I'm like, fuck you. The muzzle flash goes off. Nothing else. He doesn't even wince. He just takes a bullet to the brain and then walks to his car and dies. He just no sells it. It just goes about his business. Like, yep, I failed you all. Pa! I'm off now. Off to die. And all this madness, because like he shoots himself, which I'm assuming at the press conference still, no one cares.
No one cares.
And we keep cutting back. I'm trying to figure out how this is working. We keep cutting back. Did he die? And did Dylan come back on stage like, yeah, corruption. All y'all niggas are wilding. You come up here and fucking be a piece of shit. And he's like, yeah, we really suck, dude. I'm so sorry. As a congressman, I've been fucking up. Other congressmen gonna fuck it up. I'm gonna go home and hang myself now. And he just fucking. First of all, strong ass ceiling that he hung himself from. That's a big ass nigga. That ceiling is an honorary grizzly for holding this nigga's weight.
Yes.
So I was like, how?
I resign. I resign today as president of the bank.
Yeah, the president of the bank pulls up. And he's like, I fucked up. And then I guess he picked up the gun that the other nigga killed himself with. It is right in front of everybody. Bow! Again, zero crowd reaction. The crowd's like, that's what you do. You die in front of us. Keep filming. Then Dylan comes back up. Corruption. I would say the same thing, but in a different way. And then it's like, finally we get a black guy. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. Finally we get a woman of color. She comes up like, yep, I'm a piece of shit congressperson. I'm so sad. I'm about to go do the beginning of Hot Tub Time Machine. Bye, y'all.
Yeah.
Just fucking.
It's like going to sleep.
Then we finally get a black guy. He's like, yep, insurance shit. Been fuck y'all over. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go in my car and like OD on sour gummy pills, nigga. Because the face he made when he ate it, like he was eating warheads, nigga. I was like, bro, what the fuck? Is it lemon heads? What is this? And he just ODs in his car. And then the coup de grace. This last nigga like, yeah, man, I'm gonna step down and then slit both of my fucking wrists.
Jesus Christ.
I was like everyone's committing suicide. No one's going to jail. No one's going to take the jail sentence.
No.
Mass corrupt politician / businessman suicide, bro.
Because I was like,
the bank kills himself. Like, there's no need for Luigi Mangione, nigga, when you got Dylan. Just was he using his powers to make him kill himself? Was he? It had to have been
like it had to have been a death note.
It had to be a death note.
Because there's no one who was just like, all right, try me. I'll go to jail. I'll fight it with lawyers until the day you die.
Everyone has integrity. Like, do you not know how this world works? They'll fight you to the ground.
Have you not seen real criminals try? Like, try me.
You know what? I'm sorry. Randy, no. We're in the real world. You forgot that he hacked the world, bro. Hard.
Nah. One guy? One guy.
He hacked this shit.
One guy who mysteriously had his ex-girlfriend, and former best friend just recently die. How's to say he's not a criminal who killed those people?
That's easy work. You're right. You ain't lying.
Easy work.
Easy work. Especially your wife being dead in your home while you're doing the research.
While you're out fucking some other blonde chick in the woods?
They could throw him under the fucking bus. You ain't lying.
It'd be so easy to be like, no, we don't believe anything you say.
But then, Randy, if you thought it was these last 20 minutes were the last 8 minutes actually.
The last 8 minutes of the movie.
There's a sniper. And I love that his sniper scope. He doesn't know how sniper scopes work. Because like if you wanted to show the point of view of the sniper scope, you wouldn't have it right where his nose is at. You'll make it be on the whole screen. But he doesn't know how to stretch shit out in post. So he's like, well, we just have this crosshair on your nose. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. And I'm thinking, oh, he's going to get his brains blown out. Nope. Somebody shoots him.
Ghost feet.
He shoots, and then again, there's no panic because we can't afford a crowd.
No.
To go into a panic. But you found crowd applause. You couldn't find crowd panic or crowd gasp at least. Nah, spam.
I have crowd gasp.
I have crowd panic and crowd gasp. Right now. I'm using them now.
Yeah.
Using them right now. Here we go. Bam. Bam. Use it right now. In post. Bam.
Post.
Wait. Here we go. Crowd gasp. Crowd panic. Crowd applause. Children cheering. Rap horn. All right.
These are on the internet.
That's right.
Turn your laptop on.
Guitar trill. Guitar trill right now.
Turn your laptop on.
That's all you gotta do. Turn on your laptop and you can get all this shit. I don't know who shot this nigga. It doesn't matter. He goes off into the woods to go fuck Leah again. And then we see the ghost fart again. And that's the movie. Fuck you. Fuck you.
That's
fuck you.
Fuck you. Eat your dick.
Fuck you. Eat a whole dick. We did it. We changed the world. And we're gonna go fuck out in this enchanted forest, nigga. What a magical day. The end. It's talent time.
It's talent time.
Let's find out how many corrupt fucks were murdered justly. Because they all you know the sad part is when I catch myself agreeing with Dylan.
Jesus.
Like, he ain't wrong. This movie's complete ass.
I mean, he's not wrong, but it's like if you had this kind of power to just make people kill themselves over the
I hope he. What's funny is that was them being accountable, and I'm like,
yeah, it's like, oh my god, the terrible things I've done to humanity, I will end my own life. And I was like, wow,
everybody, like
everyone,
all 10 dentists prefer suicide.
There's not a single person who's like, your magical spell can't beat me,
or just I'm gonna try.
And there's not like a dark version on the opposite end, and just like, no, you can't stop. I'm not gonna. I want these to continue.
And see, and that's what I was gonna. That's why I didn't want to fuck up your shit. I was like, well, what if that's what Ghost Feet was? And then when he bled out, like he couldn't stop him anymore. But that will undermine too many things. I know. But also, who the fuck was the chick who was the chick in the car? Who cares? How many people died?
I'm telling you, that was.
Let's get into our body count. Fuck the dumb shit.
That body count. That body count. That body count. It's the body count.
Let's end this. Let's end this.
So what?
Let's end this.
9.
God damn, bro.
9 people died.
How many by suicide?
7. Wait. 6.
6 by
suicide? So 8. 8 of them were suicide.
Are we counting ODs as suicide?
Yeah, I'm counting the OD as a suicide.
Okay. Yeah, fuck. Damn.
Yeah.
So stupid. It's so stupid. It's not my favorite subject. Oh, not in this case.
Not
the
this
nudity.
Case.
Let's get skinny.
It's about to get scared deep. I just wanna see a little feet. Just show me that booty. Just a little bit of titties. Right now, right now.
Technically, okay, if we add up all the side boobs, it's like four tits, right? Then you got Neil Brennan's ass twice, which is just rough. Thanks for that, bro. I think that's it. Yeah, because we just got a back. We just got backs and we got side boob, top of boob cleavage, but like no full-on titties because they're respectable. But we did get a wet t-shirt ass. So I forgot about that. So like we gotta add one flat butt.
Yep, one flat butt.
One flat butt. God, what the fuck? Let's talk about our favorite character. Who is our shining star in this movie? Let's talk about our Joe Grizzly Award recipient.
Let me introduce myself. I'm Joe Grizzly, bitch.
I went with Emily.
Really?
Because she checked out of this movie real quick.
She checked out of this movie. She had the most going on. Honestly.
Yeah, she had the most going on, and she's like, her descent into depression through pills, and it's like she tried a little bit, but then once he found that other girl, it's like she had nothing else to live for, so she had to kill herself. At least in his universe.
I'm giving it to the two laptops. Them niggas ain't do nothing to nobody, bro. These two laptops had their own Tyler Perry movie, nigga, where he was just getting abused all movie long, bro. Like they couldn't turn on. They got books thrown at them, nigga. Like this movie would be precious if like laptops could be sentient and watch movies. This is like the precious of laptop movies. What? They go through so much. They ain't deserve any of this, nigga. Then what's up with that fifth one, that third and fourth one in the back? They ain't never got touched.
No.
They had a whole book thrown at them, nigga.
They were props.
It's fun. You're such an asshole. It's final verdict time, guys. Knee pads and slippers. What that means? We truly enjoy this movie. We go to maximum 2 knee pads. We fall to the worst. We just give the movie its just due. Or we think this is a delectable plate of dry spinach on a fucking hard plate. We give it 6 leaves of spinach, nigga. We give it 2 hater slippers where we slide them on, and just ruin mankind with our international and national corruption. Runaway Savage, knee pads and slippers. This is disappointed dad exasperation.
The problem I'm having is like it's not 2 hater slippers, but addendum, if you're a connoisseur of bad movies, you can watch this.
Oh my god, yeah, no, yeah, like this movie's utter garbage, but yeah, if this is your jam is bad movies, Joey DiCarlo, this is the creme de la creme. Like this is definitely one of those. It's like Madam Web. Like you're having fun at how bad it is, but at the same time, we can't say Madam Web and this movie in the same sentence, my nigga.
No.
This is why we don't flip out about bad movies.
Because there's worst out there, and this is the worst.
Nigga, this is fundamentally the worst thing ever. Oh, wait, before we end this, so you bowed out at the credits. Remember I told you I was gonna tell you some shit that's gonna fuck you up?
Go ahead.
So I was like, who the fuck did this, right? And they were showing like these companies like catering by Eats, letter N Eats, or casting by BB Casting, or NBN Lighting Company, da. And then there's a fucking thing at the end of the credits. All companies with the letters N or B, Neil Green, are fictitious and all been done by Neil Breen in the credits. So instead of having Neil Breen, because I was like, Eats and Eats, it's a weird company name, or like it just sounded like just made up shit you pulled out of your ass because they were.
Yeah.
And then the fact that he couldn't like just let us slide as a secret, like, no, it's all me, nigga. No,
I did everything.
I'm Eats and Eats. I did
everything.
He did catering. And I know it was ham sandwiches, nigga. No, it was the fucking barbecue food. That was it. He was like, "This is all you fuckers get."
Because he didn't want anyone to get credit for anything.
No, he did so much. He did so much of this movie. Yeah, I'm giving it 2 laptops.
2 laptops.
It's 2 anus slippers. This movie, like, it's to the point where it's like, you know how like in those movies where the professor is like, "There's no way that you can get a complete 0% on this test unless you're a true genius," type shit. Like that's the moment. That's the moment I take off my glasses. Like, it's humanly impossible to fail at every aspect of film without you knowing how film works. There's no way, sir. You pass. You pass. You get an A. Fuck you. Like, nice try.
Get out of my class.
You failed every part. It's still hilarious because we get to do this episode. So, like, thanks. Yeah. But beyond that, nigga, like, oh my God, bro. Oh my God, bro. Oh my God. And then you put yourself in there. Like, nigga, I'm supposed to believe that you and Lee are the same age, my nigga? Please.
Because that was the other thing. I was like, okay, because I was watching it and thinking about my own movie, and I was like, okay, well, okay, I don't need that then, I guess. I can get rid of that. All right, no, I don't need that then. And it's like, I was like, yeah, he's got powers, but they're small powers. And I was like, yeah, okay, but I have a big power sequence at the very end, and I'm just like, there's no way this is gonna get done.
It can get done. You just have to work around it. But the thing is, it's like this movie proves there's no fucking excuses.
That's true. That's true.
Excuses. You have no excuse.
There's no excuse.
Finish the thing, even if it sucks balls.
Even if it takes me until I'm Neil Breen's age.
Because you know he had these movies on his heart for years, nigga. Like, because actually this is kind of a remake of the one that he called, I don't know what it's called. It's called Double Down back in 2005. This is kind of like him running it back low key. Like, he was a rogue CIA agent in that one, who also like was hacking. Either way,
does he have a master's in computer science? Is that what it is?
No,
he said he was an architect though.
He's an architect. He's an architect in real estate, but like I think he feels like he has a social responsibility. Okay. Fight me. That's what he said. Like this. Look, all I know, he wanted to do the thing and he did it.
Yeah, he wanted to do the thing and he did it.
Congratulations, sir. You did the thing.
You did the thing.
Made a movie. Did it make sense? Fuck nah. What the fuck are we doing? Shout out to Joey DeCarlo for this hot
fucking Joey. As soon as I knew it was Joey's coming in, I was like, fuck.
I mean, honestly, give me this instead of Warzone, nigga. Let's keep it a buck.
That is true. Yeah, we'll take more of these.
It was a bad movie for it. Like, it was well shot, but it was also fucking the worst thing you could ever watch. The fact that it was well shot made it hurt more. Like, no,
that's what it had. Really good actors in it, and I'm just like, oh my god,
perfectly acted. It was just the most heinous crimes
the most ever have to witness. Fucked up things, and I'm like, yeah.
Oh, and they were like, no,
we rather have fucked up movies with bad actors that that try hard, rather than really good actors doing fucked up things.
Yeah, I'm not scarred. Like, I didn't want to wrap a blanket around myself drinking hot cocoa and cry.
I just went to bed. I was like,
I drank.
well, coming up next, seeing as this franchise never seems to want to die, we're going to go ahead and, since we did the first one and we're not doing 2 or 3, we're going to do 2010's The Karate Kid.
Hey, okay. No, I think that's cool. I think that's a good jump because we got Jackie Chan's in Karate Kid Generation. Yeah. Why are we doing this? I mean,
Karate Kid Legends is coming out.
Ralph Macchio's back, and
Ralph Macchio's. They're tying into the Netflix and the 2010 together.
Nobody asked.
Cobra Kai apparently disagrees.
Cobra Kai, you're right. It was because of Cobra Kai and the video games they released. It's the only reason he's back. But like, whatever.
They're 4 seasons deep, and like we're gonna make another movie.
Jesus Christ. Well, hooray for that.
Hooray.
I didn't hate 2010's Karate Kid, so I'm kind of looking forward to that one. Yeah. And I finally have a movie I can like watch with my kid and not have him be like, "Yeah, you got to walk away, son. Like, don't kill yourself."
The next couple should be more like these are all kid approved.
Yeah, man. If you want to see motherfucking Jaden Smith do some fucking backflips, bitch, hell yeah. And he can rap. And he could wear a house on his head, nigga. He can do whatever the fuck he wants.
What's a house?
Look, man.
It's like where you keep your stuff.
Let me say something. I say what you want about where we are in time, but like as far as like this little black kid being able to just do whatever the fuck he wants and like not get the shit beat out of him is an improvement.
It's fair.
It's like I was worried about telling niggas I like Power Rangers. This nigga wearing a house on his head, nigga. Shout out to JD. We'll see how motherfuckers next time, bro. I'm dead ass. I was 13. I didn't want to admit to liking Power Rangers at 13 because I don't want to appear soft.
Right.
Meanwhile, this nigga's dressed as Batman doing music videos. Nigga, like, what the? Good on you, bro. You win.
Good for you.